Hi, it's Cara Sievers, live from the Channel Partners Expo show floor. I'm here with the co-founders of Telarus, and that's Adam Edwards, President, and Patrick Oborn, Vice President of Marketing. Did I say your last name right?
That's correct.
Okay. And I was just wondering how many ways you guys have heard your company name pronounced, because I know that I just found out today how to pronounce it correctly, so...
Probably over a dozen. I'd say we've heard Telarus, Telarus. Internally, some of our employees still don't pronounce it the way we choose to pronounce it, but that pronunciation is, as you stated, Telarus.
Okay, Telarus. I'm going to get it right. And where did it come from? Because it's a really interesting name.
When we first started the company, we wanted something that sounded really big because we were really small. So we went through a series of names and we narrowed it down to about 5. And we wanted something with telecom, something in it. And out of that list of 5, Telarus.com was the only one that the domain name was still available. So we ordered the domain, and that became the name of our company.
And so how do you two know each other?
We actually grew up together. Our parents knew each other before we were born. We were about 3 doors down from each other, rode bikes together, went to Boy Scouts together, junior high together, and roomed in college together. So we went our separate ways professionally and then got back together in telecom in about 2002.
So do you have a telecom background?
Not really. I'm an engineer and kind of a website designer by hobby, and Adam here is an accountant by trade and a controller, finance guy. So we really didn't know what we were getting ourselves into when we got into telecom, but it's been a fun ride.
And when did you start the company?
We officially started in 2002. I don't know if you'd classify it as a start, though. We incorporated the company in 2002, and then it was Adam selling and Patrick generating leads on the web. And if you've ever seen a CPA sell telecom, it's not a pretty thing. So we actually got moving in 2003.
And then you guys have a pretty unique business model. So how did you develop that business model?
Well, we developed the business model kind of based on relationships that we already had. We had a relationship with an affiliate marketing company that was great at generating leads. And I got together with Adam and said, if we could figure out a way to get these leads to actually mean something to carriers, that would be great, because bare bones lead to carriers, it's not worth anything. It taxes their resources, it wastes their time. And so we put our heads together and figured out a way to scrub these leads. And one of the best ways to scrub a T1 lead is actually give someone a T1 price. So if they're looking for a 1995 DSL line and they see a $400 price quote, they're gonna remove themselves from the system. So we really wanted to try to not only automate quotes for the sake of our sanity and for our agent's sanity, but actually automate quotes for the sake of scrubbing them from internet leads, so that we could actually scrub these leads down and have them in a form that then we can then work with the carrier on them and make it so that the lead generators and other agents could actually provide value to each other.
So is this your first time exhibiting at Channel Partners?
It is. We haven't exhibited in the past. We thought this would be a great time to show people our back office. We've tried to explain what we do to people and show the back office that really evolved from what Patrick just explained, that combination of agents working together, real-time price quoting, and ultimately a CRM that was built by agents for agents who give us feedback each week, and we incorporate that. No one had really seen it. We had talked about it, so we wanted to show everyone. And that's why we're exhibiting this year, and we're going to continue exhibiting, so people can really get a view of the back office and see what tools we have for them. We've never shown it without having a wow reaction from someone who understands telecom and someone who has a real appreciation for those tools.
So what do you see as the future of Telarus at this point then?
Well, Telarus has been up to this point and will continue to be a software company. A software company that really focuses on making an agent's life easier. A software company that focuses on making VAR's life easier. But instead of most software companies that you see out there that really focus on putting their applications out in the hands of agents, we really focus on becoming a master agent in the essence that we want to get paid through services. Because that way we can ensure that the people who use our software are making money. Because we see it coming through our carrier relationships. We can also make changes that we want to make since we do control the source code. And really, our new brand mantra is making a telecom agent's life easy. And it's really not an easy thing to do. It really takes a lot of resource, takes a lot of information, takes a lot of feedback from agents, and also a lot of technical knowledge to be able to actually program that. So we really see us making things that are difficult to sell. T1s used to be kind of a difficult sell. You would have to do a lot of things, quoting, getting a loop qual, all of that thing. So we simplified that greatly. Now we wanted to get into things that still haven't been simplified yet. MPLS, SIP trunking, Ethernet, some of those more upmarket items that still take a tremendous amount of human involvement, human labor to quote, and to at least if we can't automate the whole thing, at least simplify it down to where our agents can at least know what carriers to go to for those products in very specific geographies, so that we can at least maximize their time and, again, make the carriers feel like they're getting a good shake from us. We're not wasting their time with opportunities that they have no business being in. So really simplifying telecom for products that, again, are more complex, and simple, and automating that which can be automated. That's kind of always been our mantra. If it can be automated, if a computer's doing it now, a computer needs to do it forever.
So are you planning on moving upstream?
That is the plan. With that simplification and automation, we plan to go to the more complex products. That's what the agents are telling us they want, and of course we're responding with the tools that will allow that. We launched Shop for MPLS, Shop for Ethernet, and Shop for SIP trunking, and expect to receive leads from those areas. But more importantly, we have the tools that we're building to quote those pieces and really support the agent sale there.
So I've been told to ask you guys about the Telarus triathlon team. What's that all about?
Telarus Triathlon Team. Telarus actually sponsors the triathlon team, which is, for the moment, us two. We're trying to recruit more of our employees and agents to become a part of our triathlon team. We actually compete in Ironman California, which is a half iron. We were competing this summer in Ironman Coeur d'Alene. So that's kind of our non-business pursuits. Keeps us in good shape, and it's fun. It's competitive. If you're kind of getting old like we are, you can't really do anything competitive except golf, and we were really horrible golfers. So triathlon is probably the next best outlet to staying in shape and doing something semi-competitive without injuring yourself.
So I guess if anybody's interested in joining you, they can contact you then?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll have a jersey for them.
Okay, well, thanks for talking to us for a few minutes today, and have a good show.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Cara.
Thanks.